Today is an exciting day. I am going to put those rates that I have been practicing on the sim, or in the sim, onto my 3.5-inch Avion RC quad. So we're going to see how that goes in the real world flying rather than a simulator flying. I want to do this just purely for my own intrigue, really, just to see if I actually will fly better. I've said in the past on one of my videos that this will, you know, make you a better pilot, and we're going to really put that to the test, and I think it will, because a lot of the tricks, the freestyle tricks and freestyle maneuvers that I don't do like mad freestyle. I kind of do like cinematic freestyle, but I'll be able to do it a lot lower to the ground potentially, because I'll be much more sensitive. I'll be rolling a lot quicker. So we'll see. So I'm going to explain how to change rates on Betafly. The majority of you probably already know. I mean, this is a, you know, overdone thing on YouTube. There's hundreds of tutorials out there, but I have been requested to make a tutorial on how to change those rates. So we're going to do that now. So we need to start by plugging in our USB-C, and I can't remember where it is on this one. There it is. So I'm doing this with the camera lens. This is a bit tricky. Maybe I should be looking at the camera. Well, bam! Stupid! It is the mini USB thing. Alright, that is in. Now just to plug the other end into the computer. Make sure, guys, you don't plug in your VTX, like your 03, because that won't do anything. You want the flight controller, not your camera or VTX.
Alright, so that's in. And now we want to go to the, not the receiver tab. I haven't done this in a long time. It's under PID tuning. We're going to go to rates profile settings. Now I'm going to use actual rates. Warning, you are changing the rates type. If you change the rates type, your rates will be set to a default curve. Ooh, scary stuff. Scary stuff, but it shouldn't be scary. So we want 70 on here. I swear this was 60. The rates that I wanted. Yeah, sensor. Yeah. So I think that's meant to be 60. At least with my setup. So we'll do 700 on here, 700 on here, and then Expo. We have to type this. I think 0.57. Oh, whoops, that's not my backspace. 0.57. There we go. We got a nice curve here. Maximum degrees, 700 on all. And then we're just going to save that, which is at the bottom. Oh, it's been a while since I've been on Betaflight. All right, there we go. So we're using actual rates. That's all working. If I move my quad, oh no, it doesn't show you the, just shows you, go back to setup to make sure that that's all gyroscope's working. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Let's just go back to the PID tuning, back to the rates profile, and that has saved, so we can disconnect now. Cool. And there we have it. So we'll see what that is like in the field. Right, so here we are on the maiden voyage of these new raids. Before anyone says anything about my really bad flying here, it only occurred to me after I took off that if I did crash or had to land for any reason, it was kind of an inaccessible area. It's not really a public right of way. There's no footpath. Although that white chalky path there looks potentially like I could probably run across and grab it. And my heart was absolutely pounding. I don't know why I get so nervous flying sometimes. I'm a nervous flyer. Yeah, so I was very, very, very shaky on the sticks, and I think that comes across in the goggles view. And this is the first time I've actually recorded goggles view. I never really bothered recording goggles view before, but this is how I have my goggles set up, so that might be interesting to someone. I like to have things in the middle so where I can see it, because my peripheral vision is not good. I can't focus with my eyes very well. I've got very poor vision in my eyes. There's another reason why you don't see me doing mad gaps, because that group of trees you can see on the screen now, there's some really cool gaps in there that I spotted, but I just wouldn't see the spindly little branches of those sort of like dead trees. So I don't really do things like that. But my flips are getting better. I mean, this is literally the very first time I've done these rates in real life, coming from 533 rates. So these are the 700 rates, and I'm finding my flow a little bit. Just sort of doing some exploring there. Yeah, I mean, it's not really. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, I was a little bit probably pulling away from a trick that I was about to do, is probably my guess. I think I tried to do a few gnarly tricks that would probably put me in danger there, or a peril of crashing into the grass. Like I said, I can't really retrieve it, so this flight is quick. It is a quick flight. I only flew one pack today. It was just my preliminary testing. But I will say that it does roll nicely. It's very twitchy. It's going to be something that I'm going to have to get used to. But I can kind of snap, back to the horizon on most tricks. I'd say like 50% of the time. We're sitting over there. I'm just trying to find where we're sitting, because I have no home function like I do on the AVATA. Bit of an anticlimactic flight. I do apologize for that. I will be testing this again soon. But there is the flight. I hope that was worthy of a watch. My first thoughts, I do like it. It's such a small and lightweight quad. It really floats in the air.
It's a floater.
So I feel like the rates need turning down a little bit. Maybe 600 would be better for such a light craft. Because I feel like the weight of it kind of makes it more sensitive anyway. Like, it's more susceptible to twitchiness. Plus my fingers were shaking because I was just so nervous flying over there. Really cool spot though. I would definitely fly there again. Probably with the AVATA. I'm the AVATA just zooms off, and I don't really have to think about what I do when I'm flying it. Super beginner friendly. So there's that. But I think, yeah, I probably will do some more simming. I've got some footage. I'm recording this on a blank screen right now, so you could probably see on screen, which I will do. I'll put some simulator footage of those rates, so you can see sort of like a comparison. I'll probably put in a split screen comparison. So enjoy watching that. That's on screen now. Obviously, I'm recording this before I have added that into my project. But yeah, no, I'm pleased with the raids. I think they're a little bit too much for me. Obviously, in the simulator, you've got no risk of crashing. You're not losing anything. You're not breaking anything. You're not killing anyone. You're not flying it into a toddler's forehead. So obviously, I could do a lot more in there than I would do in real life on a real flight. But I'm pretty satisfied. I'm probably going to test on the simulators maybe 600 because that's still a punch up from my maybe 620 or something like that. 630, 620. Like I said, I'm used to 533. I can fly that very smooth. I mean, even on 533, if I'm having a mare, I can, my fingers are still really twitchy if I'm flying somewhere that maybe I shouldn't be flying, if that makes sense. Maybe there's too many people or, you know, near someone's property or something. I always get a little bit spooked. But yeah, that was the flight. I'm very happy with it. I'm gonna have some fun in the simulators. And until next time, I will catch you soon.